Okay, I thought I'd throw my entry in for Mr. Darth Byrne's Favourite Warhammer Army. Mine's the, like you say, favourite army. Mine at the moment is the Vampire Celts. I just had a revamp. I'd already painted up quite a bit of mine before we turned out. And the reason I like the Vampire Celts is if you've got from one extreme to the other, you've got highly trained, brutal killers in the vampires. So you've got armoured, just samurai, kind of guys which are just like going to basically mutilate anything. But in their own turn, they can summon up armies to do their bidding for them. They don't need to fight. They're that hard. They don't need to fight. They'll get zombies and skeletons and crit ghouls. Okay. So they'll get these guys to fight on their behalf, or like with the new models, you've got the Terrorgeist, or you've got the Zombie Dragons. You've also got the luxury where, just think about it. As soon as the vampire fights, as soon as he starts winning, his army gets bigger. As the dead start to rise in his place, and you start getting more and more and more. Soldiers, and then they start to be. Sorry, that's the old dog. And it just gets bigger and bigger. You've also got, things like the necromancers, evil wizards that are, designed to raid dead and raid zombies and all that kind of thing. Pretty much it's just a never-ending horde. Plus, whenever have you seen any sort of vampire movie where the vampire is not cool? You look at it from that point of view. You look at it from any film with vampires in, the vampires are cool. I know they get done in the end, but hey, it's always cool to be an underdog and know that in the end you're just going to get done anyway. So you may as well go down in flames. But yeah, that's why I like the army, and they're very, very cool. Spells, raising dead, raising units right behind other units, raising zombies, all that kind of beautiful stuff. So thanks very much, and that's it.